today's mood is trams. So if you like trams, you can find trams in today's video. If you don't like trams, well, hit the road, chump! Nothing but trams from 9 to 9 here on Tram Radio. I didn't see a tram, probably because my station is not next to a railroad. Well, ain't that just sad? Guess that tram station is gonna hold on for too long. Now that's comedy. We call that clutch comedy, because it's not that funny. You hope to God people think it is. So, here's a weird thing to consider. So he's like, that's all happened because... No, it didn't! The original implication is that Lorem wanted to see you because Lorem wanted to have a human for, So, the original implication is that Lorem wanted a human to corroborate, to sort of validate some of the information that he gathered. But for some reason here, it's, like, very different. Also, I don't know when they show up. Like, when... Like, I imagine this is for saving or something. But yeah, this is weird. Because it never comes up. It never comes up that Lorem did this to ask questions. Yeah, like here, like maybe that's when he thought it started. Like the first one was so certain professional stature, but. I'm trying to say this a bit flatly, so it's like, we did that, right? And then the treasure hunt, your idea of making up. And then what's this? Dinner? I invited you for dinner? It's like, there's nothing to eat here. I'm doing it very flatly. Like, it sounds a lot flatter in Dutch. It's like, it's like neither of you are too sure what the heck's going on. The funny thing is, it's kind of surprising that they didn't send you with, like, some rations, just in case. Like, I understand that Reza's been there for a while, but it could just be that Reza had to really make do. Like, I don't know. I think day-to-day breathing and drinking and all that would be major. Like, dragons might have a stronger immune system and don't need their water as clean. Like, I remember people telling me, you don't drink French tap water, that shit will give you some nasty stomach aches. If not straight-up diarrhea. Because I'm used to Dutch drinking water, which is clean as shit, man. There's a reason for that. If we're ever gonna flood, we're gonna flood in some dandy clean water. No. We do it because we like the fish. It's like, oh man, look at all these fish. Look at that. There's fish in there. No, really, it's surprising. Like, even the moats in the cities are like very clean water, comparatively. It's because we care. Because we spend a lot of money making the water look nice. If you ever need water, ours is probably gonna stay good for a little while. I wouldn't recommend it. Go to the fucking glaciers. That stuff's probably filled with bacteria you can kill. I mentioned snow is just generally easier. I mean, sure, you gotta cook it, but... I mean, if you don't mind some dirt and gravel in there. If you like some minerals in your liquids. So, here's a quick question. fucking pizza? Like, here's the thing to consider about pizza. Pizza, made by an Italian individual, is an art, is a culinary art. You can make a mean, lean, mean machine pizza, if you know what you're doing. But here's the thing that gets me. Why would pizza be a snack food for dragons? So listen out. The reason pizza's a snack food is you can grab the crust with your big, meaty human hands. And you can shove it in your face, just like, hop! You can fold it, and then it's like, pizza. Like, but dragons don't have those hands or the manual dexterity. So why the fuck would they give a shit about pizza? Wouldn't they be more into soups? Because anyone can drink a soup. Take a sip! Man, I have to say this again. I love that little panda bear man in Warframe. You may have seen it. Little panda bear takes a fucking sip. I love that sippy boy. I don't know why. I just really liked the little panda taking a little sippy cup. She's a cutie. But yeah, like why would they be into pizza? Like again, this is another moment where the establishment on exactly how long it's been is kind of significant. That's me talking through my teeth. But my point is, why would Lorem assume that you would also have pizza as this generic food? Not to mention the fact that you live in a fucking world where humanity's collapsed. Probably haven't had pizza in a while. You might want some artisanal pizza. Like, your character is remarkably like, man, this wine is cheap as shit. For someone who lives in a world where everything's blown up, you're really judgmental on the food. Especially since they're like late date. Ugh. Why don't you just order from a dean? I guess the other reason is they don't want a dean to come up, but it's kind of weird. This thing is a little bit rude. A little bit rude. Doesn't a dean deliver too? Yeah, it's implied she delivers, which makes it even stranger. Oh no, he's sending me all kinds of things. Como sent me some cute little boys. Ah, he sent me the cutest little boy. It was a little orange boy. Oh, he was so cute. Oh, I can't take it no more. Those were good. Those were good. Good stuff. Also, in case you're wondering why I'm playing Snowflake, it's because someone recommended it. I'll be open to recommendations. Or warnings. Also, small note to make. Pizza. Why? Like, I understand having chairs, but pizza is an imported word. It's kind of fucking weird if you have across two. Like, I'm just saying, they are playing really fast and really loose with what you can do with this. Why would Lorem assume you know what a pizza is, and that you have it as like so much is being assumed in this one sentence? It's not as bad as the Ipsum line. I will still throttle that line. It's so stupid. There's another one, but I forgot which one it is, because it's not graved in my mind. Can someone remind me what the other line was that just drove me up the wall and made me do something stupid and mean? But, yeah, like, this is similar, if only because it just feels so sloppy. It's like someone had a really nice ice cream, and then they just dropped it on the floor, and they were like, I'm gonna pick it up and eat it again. This can't possibly have any repercussions for my health. I mean, I guess you could say that sounds good. It's like, whatever. If it's... So, I recently reordered a Domino's pizza, because New York pizza actually fucking has a good crust. The cheesy bread was covered in fucking salty-ass powder, and all I can say is... I mean, putting them side by side, they both have their strong suits. They both have a certain strength that makes them strong. Like, I gotta say, Domino's got a great topping, got a great pepperoni there. The one from New York Pizza is just a little too crisp. It's a little too crisp. I don't like my... I want my sausages nice and spongy. Nice and firm and spongy. Like I grabbed it fresh off the rack at the supermarket, and I just stick my teeth into the pig intestine wrapper, and I'm going, argh! Man, I really want to buy a sausage now and just cut it up. Get some crackers, put some sausage on that stuff, put some spreadable cheese on the others. I'm gonna be a hoity-toity, fancy-dancy Mr. Fancy McPants boy. You can all join me. But yeah, wouldn't pizza like be a higher class food, if anything? Since it's such a human food to eat, wouldn't they be more like, man, pizza is the fancy food to eat because only humans can eat it properly? Like, I'm just saying. Also, there's pizzazz, which is from RuneScape. I'm gonna look this up for no particular reason. Pizzazz. RuneScape. Well, actually, it's called Runescape, but we all lie about that to people. It's Runescape. So, I remember when this was out, and I was like, ooh! Ooh! I really was into the idea of it. I took a long-ass time. I think I got the Mage's Book or something. I got one of the weaker ones. Ugh. Oh, you can buy them? I guess you can. Or something. Wow, the boots are worthless, I assume. Like, I like how you can tell whenever there's something better or more worthwhile. Although, then again, this is like a fifth. It's still not very comparable. Wow. The enchantment. Pizzazz! The thing that gets me about the pizzazz points is that you gotta bring your own fucking runes. This is like, wow, come on, this is mean. Oh, you can get it colored? Oh, the members loyalty program. I canceled my membership because fuck these fuckers. I've paid enough for you bastards. Like, I'll be honest. I kind of want to go back, but it's all nostalgia. And if I think about this, I go back to MapleStory. I'm like, would I ever go back to playing MapleStory? Would I ever go back to playing MapleStory? No, you don't play MapleStory. You play Apple Story. It's a lot better. But yeah, every time I think about going back, I'm like, no, think for just one golly gosh second, boy. Do you want to go back to this? These motherfuckers had some shady... Like, people complain about Battlefront. RuneScape did it way ahead of them. Sure, RuneScape was free to play, but they also had a fucking subscription model besides it. Justicai. I think I got a fancy title, too. Like, I had a lot of points because I never stopped. Until recently, when I gave him the big old finger and jumped off a cliff. Metaphorically speaking. I mean, this is cool, though. Ah, the Ring of Stone. I forgot. I read the Ring of Stone. I remember buying this for shits and giggles. I'm like, wee! I'm a stone! Wee! I think I got that one, because I like geometric shapes. I don't even know. If someone hacked my account and decided to tear it apart, hope you had fun! Hope you had fun! I don't care. I'm glad I never made a video with... Actually, no, I changed my name somewhere down the line, so that's not going to impact. Man, I did a stupid thing. I did a stupid thing with that. God damn, I don't even know my password. I don't even know my password. Why am I going back to this? Because I'm talking about pizzazz! Why would you assume this, Lorem? What if in human world, pizzas are super hard to make? Like, yeah, there's so many assumptions about the cultural perceptions of pizza. I mean, you can go to the Domino's and literally see the shelves of balls of dough they use for this stuff. Like, at least if I order a deep freeze pizza, I can pretend someone gave a shit. Also, is this an emergency? Oh yeah, the prayer's gonna point out. Wow. What is this? What's this weird thing where it's like a tiny little off joke? Unless, it's so weird. Why would their smallest pizza not be sized for Lorem? Think about this. Dragons are huge, big like Bryce. They're big boys, like Big Bryce, and got little ladies like fucking what's her name, Vera and Emily, and yet they don't have a pizza size for Lorem. Wouldn't a dragon world have like more sizes? Like, you guys are fucking stupid. 25-centimeter pizza you can eat in the shower. Just saying, a foot-long pizza. Well, actually, we wouldn't call them long. You'd call them a foot diameter pizza. Circles. Also, he just has internet? Does this thing use the phone line, like the wire towers? Or does he just hack into your fucking local network? Does your building have Wi-Fi? If they did, why did they never tell you how to access it? Wouldn't it be, like, super interesting for you to have access to something? Like, I don't know. This is fucking stupid. Also, important little fucking tidbit. This story has not addressed that is kind of important. They mentioned that people generally don't have computers. They also mentioned that the Ixoman Sphere is a luxury product. Why the hell does a cheap Pantoli's pizza have a website in this world? Maybe you say, well, they're a big one, so they can afford it. But no one with actual fucking money is going to order from Pantoli's if that's the case. Like, people with iPhones are going to order from the fancy restaurants. I can afford the fancy one. I'm just saying, it's kind of weird. It's not explained. Why is this not explained? It's such a critical detail. Critical. Mission critical. World explodes. Ba-bam! Everyone dead. Your fault, video game. That's not a video game, but a visual novel. I'm pretty sure that someone losing their phone counts as an emergency, Lorem, you fucking sneaky... Jesus! What is going on at this point? Lorem, you started off with such a... but now you're just like... Oh! It's both a grunt, but we can tell which grunt is gruntier. You, Anyway, oh, you have a menu. That makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of weird that... Whatever. Next time, video games. I need a massive detoxing session. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.